Emory's a great team. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They're talented, well-coached. We knew this was going to be a dogfight. I couldn't be prouder of these four seniors or our team. The resilience they showed in the game is a snapshot of the resilience they have showed for the season. And whatever was thrown at them, they answered the bell, competed, and certainly gave ourselves a shot. It took a great player making a really difficult shot to knock us out. And tip my hat. I mean, Pierce is a great player. He made a play. You know, sometimes you wonder as a coach, when the ball goes in or doesn't go in, it changes your feeling a lot. But that was a great shot by him. I'm very proud of these four seniors. I want to thank them publicly. Been great representatives of Illinois Wesleyan, done everything we've asked them for 4 years, led this team. A lot of the resilience this group showed, these guys have individually shown throughout their careers. So certainly disappointed. One of the last timeouts, I told the group, man, let's keep battling. I want to coach you Saturday. And these guys did everything possible, almost made that happen.
All right, you see the coach mentioned we have seniors here. We have Carlo Kolak, Nick Tingley, David Williams, Nathan Bolt. Questions, who we got right here in front?
Ron, how did their quickness kind of play into the whole game on both sides of the court, making it tough for you guys?
Pretty obvious, wasn't it? Those guys are athletic. They got speed to burn. And our whole goal was to slow them down. You know, and it's hard because they get that ball and they get going downhill. And we tried not as successful the first half as the second. You know, as much as you talk about it until you're out there and experience it and really feel what it takes to try to put the brakes and slow them down a little bit. And they, to their credit, they come at you for 40 minutes. And, we've been a really good defensive team all year. I thought our defense showed up the second half a little bit more as we adjusted to some of that speed, but certainly it's a combination of the speed, but then when they shoot it the way they did the first half, you're trying to take something away, and it's tough to take it all away. It's impossible sometimes, so you kind of pick and choose, and they were 7 for 10 in the first half. That makes it really difficult when they can spread the floor like that as well.
Carlo, can you describe your emotions? Basically an even game the whole way. It comes down to one shot on just your overall reflections on the game.
Yeah, I think Emory's a great team. I wish we would have won, but I think we fought back at the end of that game. Like you said, their quickness, they're really fast. I mean, they push it for 40 minutes, and then like Coach said, it's pretty hard to stop everything. So them going 70% from three gave us some problems. I thought our team all year did a really good job of battling back and fighting and making teams have to beat us through 40 minutes. I'm super proud of our team. There's no other team that I'd want to play for, no other guys that I want to play with. I'm just really thankful that they allowed me to lead them as captain, and I wish them all the best in the future.
David, can you
huge minutes at the point. Jackson got in a little bit of foul trouble. You had to come in there and bring the ball to the floor against their quickness and handle them. And the other side, just talk about kind of getting thrown in there and what your impression were of that.
Yeah, me and Jackson, we always talk about how we're the 1-2 punch. He gets in there, wears the guy down, and then I come in with fresh legs and try to do the same. So I just tried to stay ready, like I have all season. Jackson got in a little bit of foul trouble, and so I played some minutes down the stretch, and I just tried my best to give us a spark.
Yes, sir.
Ron, would you like to have gotten Case in a few more shots, and was the fact that he didn't basically because of their quickness?
Well, I think they certainly came in with a game plan they played a lot of zone. I don't know what percentage, but I bet it was 90-95% zone, very little man. And I think a big part of it was they were shading him and weren't leaving him. And so it's tough because they knew where he was at all times. And certainly you want a shooter like Case and Lawrence to get more, but I think that's why the middle was opened up for Mason to do a little work. And so against the zone, you have to take what they give you, and I thought our guys did a really good job of that. But certainly against the zone, you'd like to get a shooter of Cason's ability, more shots. But to Emory's credit, they knew exactly where he was at all times.
In 36 from Mason, what did you see out of him?
36.
Yeah.
He was pretty special today, and we needed all of it. But that was, again, kind of talking about the give and take of defensively, our philosophy and what we were trying to do to them. They were doing the same thing. I think they were saying they were going to take away the three, left the high post open a little bit, which allowed Mason to work, and he was spectacular tonight.
Ron, obviously you losing these guys, but bringing a big part of your core back, what does it mean for the development of the program and for next year to have gotten this far, have this experience for those guys to be on the floor in this game?
Yeah, well, we're going to miss these four guys.
Give you a moment here, Coach. Nathan and Nick, if you could just maybe offer your thoughts on what this season and your careers. You've had some fantastic careers and done a lot. I mean, you brought Illinois Wesleyan back to a fantastic place. Going forward, just your thoughts, if you could, please.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start. Just like you said, like the 4 years we've had here, we've had a lot of ups and downs, like highs of the highs, lows of the lows. Our freshman year, losing your first game of our conference tournament, sophomore year, not making the NCAA tournament, and then last year, this year, just the success we've had. So it's been a great experience. This team, even the 4 years, all 4 teams it's been a great experience. And this team, being a captain, just it was a great year. I mean, all the adversity we've been through. It's just crazy to think about like what we've been through. So just the 4 years have been amazing. And this year, just the Elite Eight, all the history, success we've had. So it's just been a great year and a great 4 years as Titan.
I agree. During the recruiting process, a big thing about Illinois Wesleyan is it's a winning program. Obviously, it's great that we got this far. Last year being in the Sweet 16, that's our goal throughout the year. We fought through a lot of adversity this year, but to get to this point, had a great game, came down to the last shot, which is pretty unfortunate, but I'm just so proud of these guys. We fought through so much, and I have brothers for life.
I've composed myself, thank you. Yeah, I just think, as a coach, you spend a lot of time with these guys. And so the end is hard. And these guys mean a lot to me. So to answer your question, I'm going to miss them on a personal basis. Just being at practice with them, at dinner, on the bus. Certainly anytime your program can make a run, and this tournament run has been pretty magical, starting with the conference tournament, is your guys have experienced this. I mean, thank you, Fort Wayne, for an incredible experience to be on that stage. I mean, you want to try to get on the biggest stage possible. And to experience that, I think, is pretty special. And then for the younger guys, certainly it's motivating to want to get back. And so these guys have done a great job leading. I think the culture in within our program is uniquely special, and a tribute to these four for a lot of that.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. 26 wins, 3 in the NCAA tournament. Heck of a run. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.